Hey, Frontline fans! Welcome back to Comic Frontline. And fans, you're with me, Mike Spider Slayer. Get ready to do that all-important comic book review. And readers, today we're going to be talking about Justice League issue number 31. That's right, fans. It's the first issue that does not have to do anything with the Crime Syndicate or Forever Evil. I guess, kind of. And so I was anxiously awaiting this particular issue because it's focusing on the new Power Ring. Yes, and I think her name was Jessica Cruz, if I remember correctly. But I was so excited to see this book, and I couldn't wait for its release. The writer here is Jeff Johns. The artist is Doug. I can't say his name. Maneki. I am so sorry, Mr. Doug. You have great artwork in this issue. I just wanted to say it opens up just like this. We got Jessica here looking at the power ring. As you progress through the issue, here you see Lex and Bruce talking with each other in the mansion, and the one thing I can say in this book is that it's got cool one-page spreads here where you got Alfred and Bruce and Lex doing a little shuffle with each other. If there's one thing that I might have a little bit of a gripe is that might look a little scary at times is the teeth and the facial expressions. There's these crazy teeth going on. You got that here in Lex Luthor. You have that there in Shazam, which I thought was like, okay, there's a lot going on here. But besides that, I think the artwork is pretty good. So what do I think about this particular issue? Um, First off, what happens in this issue is we focus on Jessica Cruz, and we get to witness her actually retrieve the power ring, and we can see how crazy and fearful this ring can be towards its wearer, or to its wielder, or whatever you want to call it. Jessica tries to fight it off by shooting it with a shotgun, and the ring, threatens her by saying, "Oh, this could have been a lot less painful." So you can see that it's not going to be a pleasant ride for the person who wears this ring, and we kind of witnessed that through Power Ring. He was always so scared all the time. But what I loved about this issue was the moments between Lex Luthor and Bruce Wayne. I thought these moments were really good. Lex Luthor wants in the Justice League, and Lex Luthor is so adamant about Bruce Wayne being Batman that he is 100% sure of it. And Bruce tries to shrug it off and says, "Ah, I got things to do." Blah blah blah. There's this whole shuffle that between Alfred, Lex, and Bruce that happens in the issue that you have to read to find out what actually happens, but the outcome is awesome. And all those moments there, all those dialogue moments are really, really good. And it's just something that you have to read. I don't want to give it away. Good character moments here between Cyborg and Shazam. He's a little kid, and he's bored, and they're trying to find the frequency or the signature from Power Ring, and Cyborg's sitting there going, "Hey, why don't you use your magic to find out if we can find this ring?" He's like, "Okay, I've never really used my power before. Like, I don't know how to control it." So he goes out and he uses his power, and he winds up creating this freaking ping pong table, which I thought was awesome, and it's got the symbol and the logo on there. And he's like, "Well, might as well play since it's here." Great moments there. I really loved it. And then we get to see Captain Cold. He, assisted Lex Luthor in saving the world, and he's being offered a job. And I thought it was really cool because they're kind of respecting Captain Cold. They take a picture with him on the camera, which I thought was pretty neat in the issue as well. And then again, towards the end of this issue, we get to see some other great dialogue moments between Bruce Wayne and Lex Luthor on again why he wants Luthor to tell him, wants why Luthor he tells excuse me, Lex Luthor wants Bruce Wayne to tell the Justice League that Luthor should join the Justice League. There we go. So there's a little story that's involved there. And by the time we get to the end of this issue, we see the completion of the story of Jessica Cruz on her being Power Ring. And you can kind of see what's going on when you're I guess, the wearer of this ring, because there's these demons that are surrounding her in the green aura here, in the light, in the green light. And it's like completely opposite from what goes on, I guess, with Green Lantern. And she's all fearful, and it's like she's possessed. And we can see that the arm is already starting to be corroded and taken over, just like what happened to Power Ring. Again, you can see that here. So it's really weird on the damage that it does to the wearer of the ring. And she doesn't know how to control it. But by the end of the issue, she comes across the Doom Patrol, and it says that they're going to help her. So not sure there what's going on there. But it says next, the battle for the ring. I thought this was an awesome issue. I thought this gives a 4 out of 5 rating for me. I love the character moments here between Bruce Wayne and Lex Luthor, on Luthor trying to convince Bruce to join the Justice League. I really liked the Jessica Cruz, the true origin now on how she gets the ring and how scared she is here. And again, it was all those dialogue moments. I can't wait to see how Jessica Cruz really fits in to this book. Does she learn to control the ring? Does she become the next Green Lantern to join this Justice League? Not really sure here, but there's a lot of seeds that were planted, and now they're starting to grow, and we're going to find out what happens. But I really like this. The only thing that I didn't like about it, that I wasn't like blown away by, was the last page. I wasn't expecting the Doom Patrol, and I kind of was like, okay, what are they going to do here? But everything else in this book was really, really good. I did enjoy the artwork, except the facial expressions at time with the teeth were a little bit scary, and it was kind of like, whoa, step back there. But again, I loved the way Power Ring was drawn and all the characters were drawn. And yeah, fun issue. So I suggest this book for you guys. Again, 4.5 out of 5 stars. So guys, leave me your comments below on what you think of this new Lantern, and are you excited for her, and where do you think she's going to be in the DC Universe in the future? So guys, as always, thank you for watching Comic Frontline, and until the next comic book review, I want you guys to check out comicfrontline.com. We have all our cool articles, reviews, and our own individual comic stories as well, including mine, Realm of Dreams. You can find that on Frontline Fiction on the tab of Comic Frontline. And don't forget to check out comicrelated.com as well, where you can find all kinds of podcasts and up-to-date news updated 365 days a year. So guys, until that next comic book review, once again, this is Mike Spider Slayer signing off, and I'll see you guys real soon. Thanks for watching, fans.